Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. I've spread some latex white house paint from Sherwin-Williams in a satin finish, and I have a lot of beautiful paint, and I think I'm going to take a shovel and add it to my canvas. It's leftovers that I scraped off my silicone mat. And I've been very lucky with how this works. I am going to turn it one or two. Now I did keep a better plastic lid. Glad press and seal. I did use better sealing, a better containment system. Just having a hard time talking these days. I don't know what the deal is. I usually spread the white paint that I have around the edge to the edges, and I may still do that. I'm not sure the rounded corner dish was my best bet. But I am pretty sure that if I grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, I'll be better off. I imagine I'm not going to be cleaning up. This is my last painting of the day. And I will try and tell you at the end, if I remember, how I remove everything from my silicone mat. Now I hadn't made my mind up completely, but I think I'm going to do deconstructed blooms. But I might do swipe first and deconstructed blooms. So whatever paint I use up now is paint that isn't going to go into the paint water that I'm going to quickly have to change. I never thought to use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula for the edges, but I could, and I am. Might even be better than the OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold spatula from Good Grips that you can find on my Amazon link. You know what? I'm going to cheat and use my palette knife and scoop and drag now, which is not something I thought of doing until now. But it will fill in any gaps I have. Which is perfect. And there aren't that many gaps anyway. I could just spin out and see what it looks like right now. That would be kind of fun. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to wipe off my tool so I can use it when I'm ready. And I'm going to add, do I have a breathing bottle? Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Nope, I'm going to add Mayan Gold first. Then some Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Then some saffron. Well, I thought so. A little saffron. Okay, a lot of saffron. Some sour lemon. That was the mix. I want some jasmine. That's a primary element. This is Wild Orchid. This is Royal Sapphire. This is new from the Fairy Tale selection of primary elements, Alexandrite. This is a little midnight shadow. I'm making it up as I go along. This is from the new Fairy Tale selection. This is Frog Prince, and I need to get the top open. There we go. More open than that. If that was a lump of something, I need to get it out of there. And it looked like it was. Yes, it is. A lump of something. So last but not least, a little indigo violet. Not least meaning I'm still contemplating whether I'm going to put something else back in again. Like a little more gold, Mayan gold, and a little more jasmine, and a little more royal sapphire. Now it's time to get out the Amsterdam black and Aussie Floetrol. I'm going to quick like a bunny attempt to clean off my knitting needle that I have been using for wrecking things. Now I'm going to just do this. Wow, we got a lot on there and something dripping out of the top. Alright, well that's the way it goes. Let's go. And I'm going to go back and use some more cell activator, because it seems to me that once I start getting gray, that's my hint that I'm not getting as much cell activator as I want. I'm going to use some Mayan gold on this. I think there's an awful lot of paint on this canvas. Way more than I think thought I needed. I am still going to do what I said I was going to do and try see what happens if I deconstruct some stuff. All well. The cells activate. That is me just blowing out cell activator. Head rush. I actually don't mind having some of the white background paint on my spatula. Or odd shapes. Odd shapes are good. You've got to pull up and release the pressure from the can that's holding the paint onto the canvas. I want to steal some of this paint. I can feel my head grazing the marble that's hanging off a piece of tape, hanging off my camera lens. Oh, those are too pretty to leave there. If I don't rush, I might get to keep my cells. If I rush, my cells are almost always going to just disappear. Pull up. Slow my roll. That yellow, I know, is going to be an issue. It's going to expand. I'm going to lose a whole lot of stuff around the edge. I need something in there. Pull up. I may have to tip. Almost certainly I will have to tip. I like going in all different directions. And I like the black and white effect just as much as I like any of the colors. I like that Alexandrite with the frog prints. I think I might steal a little bit of it. I don't think I need to wreck any blooms particularly, because there aren't really many blooms to be seen. I like that there's a bunch of black, that I can add something because it acts as a background. So I'm thinking this is an issue, and then I should be very close to being done. At least until we start to spin, which is going to be an unholy mess. It is fun and very therapeutic. I definitely recommend scoop and drags for therapy. Just get right in there. I want some of this. I don't think any of it's going to be left, so I might as well steal it now. Some there. Hopefully the rest right over here. Now when there's a little point like that, looks like a bird head actually. I don't know why I want to destroy that. I don't really. I did anyway. Oh well. Alright. And as busy as that looks, it will spin out nicely. So let's see if there's anything that we want to add the odd spiral to. Just particularly in places that look like they might expand. That looks like a bubble or something. I think it's an or something. I'm going to have to go for it. I didn't wreck that, but I don't think it's going to stay anyway. As in a bunch of these things are not going to be here. Anything that's around the edge. Which just makes me want to go back in and steal some more paint. Where do I want to put it though? Right there. Maybe a little more right over here. Although that's probably going to spin off as well. almost assuredly. Get ready for the mess. It's coming. Are you ready? Am I ready? Right, that can't be it. All right, I'm going for it. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be another one that reminds me of fairy tales. Go figure, it's a theme. I see that my canvas is sliding. Love the colors. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I think I'm going to have to spin and spin and spin to make sure the paint isn't too heavy. Which might lose some things I really like, but oh well, that's the way the spin game goes. Scoop and drag and bloom. There we go. Now we got paint shed. I am not going to try and salvage this, but I was going to explain to you guys. I take my spatula and I can put my hand under the silicone mat and block the turntable from turning, and use the edge of the silicone spatula and just slide it along. Sometimes it gets stuck, but you can fix that and slide it on. That's just that's cool. I could definitely put some more of this paint back in there. I want to salvage this paint, something fierce. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to quick hit it with a torch. Tell you guys I love you. I wish I could show you how I salvage paint. And I'm going to salvage it, as long as I have a dish to put it in. So this, I like this side up. I like that side up. I like that side up. I like the first side up. I think that's my favorite side for you. So there will be more leftovers for another time, as soon as I'm finished gathering them up. And I'm going to have to look for bubbles because I see that there are a few. And my battery's going to die on my camera. Alright, please give me a thumbs up when you share my videos. You help me out. Your comments keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate you being here. Otherwise, if you're looking for tomorrow's video, look on my channel, on my community board. Also on my channel you'll find playlists. All playlists, creative playlists, will get you to all my playlists. Thank you guys for the donations that help keep me painting and bringing tutorials to everyone. If you shop my Amazon link, you'll find it on the link tree along with Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. Spring clothing below the video. Pixels.com and Fine in America all offer the availability of me turning my artwork into something that you want to purchase. So let me know if you'd like to have something there. If you sell my artwork, my community board is a great place to comment if you want to. If you have a question, feel free to ask. I encourage your questions. I'll answer if I can, and if I can't, I'll tell you who might know. My Amazon link does have my 2 books on it. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.